we should be live. And I'll make the pingy go ping. So we can get some viewers.
Hello stream, can you hear us?
Actually, I'll go check. Twitch, DnB Enjoyers Cup.
Well, you're supposed to post a stream announcement, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh well, it worked.
Oh well,
got
yes.
people's attention. Alright, so let's go to Nomad 1 first.
Yeah, just jump straight into it. Wobble and Tyson started playing. HRP from last round.
Actually, yeah, we are in semi-finals, and
congratulations to all the teams remaining for making it this far. You truly are, or I mean, elites of this tournament.
DnB Enjoyers. Yeah, there's
DnB
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams remaining for semi-finals. There's Blank, and we FF Thunk, and our Angel Cyrano Fumo, and Stack Plumpton in the winner's bracket. And by the way, schedules are up on the sheet too. I'll make an announcement about that after we have done the Mappool showcase. But in case you were curious, it's there. But for now, let's just go straight into Nomad 1.
Yep. Nomad 1 this time around is 5.55 stars in difficulty, and the pool was catered around that star rating. It is about 4 minutes long. Very good Nomad 1, I'd say. Not this spike or anything, it's just consistently 5.5-ish difficulty. I mean, I know people generally don't like Nomad 1, but it's probably as good as you're gonna get, and banger song. I hope you enjoy.
Nice, nice 100 you got there, Kami. Nice keyboard, Emric. Oh, yeah, I didn't fix noise filtering, I guess. Whoops. Let me know if the audio is bad, or if it's good, or if it's imbalanced. Unicorn is here. I thought you were studying or something. Yeah, this is a banger. I love it.
Man, we've had complaints about why did you only increase it by this much? Now, why did you increase it by this much? And it kind of balances it out.
Hang on.
And here we go. You can expect this sort of stuff for like the whole map, by the way. It doesn't really let up too much.
Yes, it's proper jumps. But what was the button for making the interface go away?
I don't know.
Tab? Control tab? No.
H, says Rumia.
H? Thank you, Rumia!
H, yeah, H.
Much thank you. Shift tab didn't work, apparently.
Yeah, Shift tab just hides the leaderboards and the combo, I think.
Yeah. Originally, so the star rating we aimed for is slightly higher than we originally planned. Based on feedback and based on the fact that we're 50k D rankers who are too good. And we need some maps that starts to be slightly difficult for them. And this is a jumpy Nomad 1 at 5.55 stars, so... But I don't expect this to face many of the players. Like, they'll still get FCs and good scores on this.
I mean, I don't know. Nomad ones haven't been the most popular picks in general. I mean, understandably so. And this is like Nomad 1, like definitely a step up compared to some of the last pools. Consistent difficulty.
Yeah.
So AIM players might like it.
Yeah.
And you might notice the artist is Monster Signer Records, basically the Arc Knight Sound team, who also made the last round free mod 1.
Yeah, they're a good band. And Rumia, we've had Bursty Nomad ones before, but we tried to make some maps that jump players will pick. And bursts, there's plenty of bursts in the pool, so don't worry about it.
Break time, this is where you get the nerves in the match when you see the score.
Oh wait, Kami is playing with sudden death. I didn't even notice.
Good go, Chad. I mean, when you're going for an F-tier play, might as well.
Yeah.
Jump.
Yes, this is what I think a good No Mod 1 should have. Should be a banger, should have plenty of jumps. You should test your jump aim. Sad as it is, some people like to jump. And us burst players and stream players, we can have other maps to enjoy, okay? Let's not cater everything for us burst players.
Aim representation, where are you at? Oh no,
What was that
honestly,
spin?
I don't like aim.
Alright, number 2.
Moving on to No Mod 2, it's actually like 0.02 or 0.03 higher than No Mod 1, but it's okay.
What was that
What was
microphone noise?
Sermia's
Hi.
microphone.
Oh, Sermia, hey! What a way
Hi,
to
everyone.
what a way to enter. And yeah, this is a spicy No Mod 2. We really like
You can
this.
see these streams, and there are certainly streams, but streams are not the only thing there are. But they're quite good streams. Like, not super spaced, but spaced enough that you'd expect something like this from a semi-No Mod 2. Not
Yeah.
too easy, not at all.
Yeah, so it's 5.59 stars, very standard CS4, AR9, OD8, and 170 BPM. So it shouldn't be too low for people. And some
Yeah.
people will probably struggle with stamina here. Actually. Don't miss...
Jump in difficulty exactly because ever since round of 16, people were saying the maps are way too easy, so we bumped it up a bit. But from now on, it's gonna be consistently like around plus 0.2.
And those
or
were
final
1/3, by
point.
the way.
Oh no, a 1/3 section in my No Mod 2. I'm gonna complain. How can this be?
Well, it messed me up on Sidetree, so it's hard. Hey, Sermia, how you doing?
No Mod
how are
1
you?
star rating is 5.5.
My YouTube
Chat.
channel got terminated, but other than that, we cool.
Alright, as long as your life didn't get terminated, it could be worse.
But it had my replays of 70 PP Osu scores. That
Oh.
is my life.
Oh, well, rip. Okay, Unicorn is 5.55. And that's No Mod 2 for you. Pretty good one, I'd say. I like it. Oh no, that was the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on the replay.
Number three.
Unprofessional tournament.
Shush!
It's the song, guys. It's the song.
Okay, so you might complain that, yeah, Lost Umbrella, but it's a remix of Lost Umbrella that hasn't been used before. And it's a fun map. And it's more DnB adjacent than our alternatives. So, it fits. And this is Oxenfree, by the way, replaying. The famous SS player with 100% profile lack. They call this a Loac FC. I don't understand them.
Oh hey, Rumi and Unicorn are in here. Those are people I know.
Yeah.
Unicorn, get your fucking script done.
Unicorn is in a class, apparently. I hope you're
you
learning
can't
things.
hear anything.
Right. Some select cut streams, or whatever you call them, cut alt patterns, and accelerating different spacing. Alt players will enjoy this.
140 BPM. Pretty standard, I'd say. Slightly fast. Not very though.
Yeah, I think the main
Nice like on this replay.
yeah, the main complaint people will have is probably, oh no, this isn't DnB, or this is overused, but it hasn't been used before. This difficulty and this song, apparently.
I mean, they might also say they're not like standard old patterns because they're not only like there were some streams.
I'm gonna complain about their complaint if they call this non-alt.
Well,
now Sky was worried that this map was too easy for the pool, and so
Yeah,
that tells you where Sky is coming from.
I thought it was too easy, and I also thought there were better suggestions. This is what ended up being cool. The last umbrella is still a banger though, so I hope you enjoy.
Yeah. By the way, this is on me. If you don't like the map, complain to me. I love it.
Yeah. Generally, the ones I picked, you're gonna complain because, in case of no mod 4 and Hard Rock 3 especially, you'll see because they're too hard. Because they're
pretty hard.
definitely hard.
They're definitely
Coming
hard.
up, speaking of no mod 4, here comes the first round of complaints. It is definitely a very no mod 4 and a great map, but it is quite hard. Good luck to everyone remaining who will have to play this.
Fun fact, I couldn't FC this, so I had to Checha abuse the pool. Ask Checha for a replay. This is the last resort of tournament hosters in 5-digit. You know, if you're struggling to FC something, ask Checha to do it.
Yes, the D rankers. Everyone's favorite.
Checha, I think, is the second highest ranked SS player with 100% profile lag.
Behind SS or quit.
I don't know if they're active anymore.
I actually have no idea what SS or quit's rank is.
I don't know if they play anymore. Oh well.
So yeah, people looking at these
They came
patterns
back
like...
for a bit, but I don't know if it was one of those things where it's like they didn't get an SS, so they just went back into hibernation.
By the way, these patterns are extremely mind-blockable. Like, aim-wise, they're not that hard, but you have to have some cursor control and some patience in order to read these properly. And
How does some dude get 99 AC on this?
it's Checha, okay? Checha.
4 digits,
Yeah.
ranked like 2K. We're not expecting the players to get 99%. We're expecting like the tech players to get like, I wanna say 400 or 500k.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see FCs, but you can surprise me if you want.
We might.
It is
like-
quite the hard map, but if you're up for the challenge, good.
I have several one slider break runs before I got completely mind blocked and I just gave up and asked Checha.
Ad player.
Skill issue. SS player not even getting an SS, but they saved all the fairies. Fairy liberation. Okay, number 5. Solodolo with a replay from like 1 minute
Xcar
before.
Xcar map.
Yeah. 135.
This is
Lost 4 slide runs.
custom edit for our tournament.
Yeah, custom edited X-Course map. It's, what's the BPM? It's 222 BPM, 2 minutes 30 seconds, CS4 AR9 OD 7.5, and 5.54 star rating.
He's not understreaming 222 BPM.
No, No, the clip is overstreaming.
Solo Dolo has extremely fast fingers.
But this is the 5-digit tournament. It's on streaming. Take W.
Oh yeah, honestly.
Good, lots of speedy bursts. And honestly, on AR9, these patterns can be kind of hard to read, which is, I'd say, typical for an X-course map. That is, it has reading patterns too.
Ooh,
hundreds.
that.
Was that under or over streaming? We can't tell because the UR, the hit error.
It's
Yeah,
just
turn on the
time.
UR bar after this.
Now we don't want to turn on the UR bar. They'll see my terrible hit error.
He doesn't know how.
I don't want them to see my hit error, and the hit error bar looks ugly.
There is not a single good player in chat. You will not be. Don't worry, nobody's gonna make fun of you.
I think Rumia's gonna make fun of me. I don't want to be made fun of.
Romeo would make fun of you. That's true.
And those explosions, flower explosions, as Purple Gaze calls them apparently. So this was originally
I actually really like that section.
a collab between Purple Gaze and X-Course. That I asked X-Course, can you make a bastardized version for the tournament that has more bursts? And they did. Thank you, X-Course.
August. Good to see the chat likes it too.
And
Alright, for
Nomad
Nomad 6, it's a map that a bunch of you probably know of. Certainly. It is a recent song, but it's quite popular and it has been used a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you'll see
I
it here
love that
too.
welcome skull,
I
dude.
know
This is
what
such a good song.
It is such a goofy song.
Everybody
I love
knows it
so
from the
much.
Cookie Z clip, though.
I actually know it from the gacha.
I don't know the
You
Cookie
lie.
SC clip.
No, I play gachas.
I know it.
Yes,
Hey,
overlap
Emmerich, I'll DM you something
reading.
after this.
Yeah, unless you are really, really good at reading approach circles or something else, you should probably practice this map.
But AR8 is not the only hard part about it. Like, you can see those overlaps, the squares that happen. There's gonna be like a back and forth question, like right here.
Yeah.
That you're gonna need to have some good reading skills or memorize to hit too. And it is generally a really fun time for everyone involved.
And it's not DnB. Again,
Yeah,
we've been lenient on that, especially on Nomad 6, because we struggled to find one of appropriate difficulty.
Indeed, so you just have a usual Nomad 6.
Ah,
There's only
Chacha,
been, like,
thank you!
2 difficult reading sections so far.
I'd say there are more.
Yeah,
more
if you,
than that.
yeah, if you guys are a reading player, absolutely pick this. There's only a couple parts that are more memory-centric. And if you can hit these 1-2 sections, you can build up probably 400 combo in multiple spots. Which is going to be more than most players you'd go up against.
Move your mouse a bit.
Yeah. There we go. Chacha just finished the 2 last replays.
It's like the same 6 gameplay segments that you have to be able to play well on.
Alright, hidden one. Hidden one.
Best mod time! Ooh, SS!
Yes.
SS Gaming.
SS by Oxenfree, who is an SS player. Also 100% profile lack. Where do we get all these SS players? Yeah, hidden one. This is jumps. And kind of overlapping patterns that can be tricky to read on hidden. Unless you are good at it. Unless you are used to reading tricky patterns on hidden. And it has awkward aim. And what are stats? Let me see. 192 BPM,
Yes.
2 minutes, 5.3 stars, 4.3 CS, 9 AR and OD 8.2. Yeah, it's a pretty good hidden one. It tests exactly what you want a hidden one to test. Awkward aim, hidden reading. Well, not that much hidden reading, but there is some overlaps here that apparently confuses some people.
I mean,
It's a DnB
pretty
cozy song.
aim-centric.
Absolutely.
Pretty geometrical too. It is nice.
Checha just finished the tiebreaker and Hard Rock 3. That means we do not have to showcase my embarrassing Hard Rock 3 attempt. Yeah, these patterns, you know, notice that it really helps to have a skin in which the numbers are very visible, or you have some way of reading overlaps on hidden that does not rely on...
Yeah, if you have those skins where the numbers are just dots, you're fucked.
Yes. Exactly the point. And also, it helps to have transparent hit circles, so that the numbers, you can see them overlapping. But different people read hidden differently. Hidden 2. We have Lewis Marble again.
It's Toho AR8 old map. Who would have thought?
Pulled by Skyblade, of course.
You can definitely notice the old mapping style. You notice it has some patterns
no
that
mud
nowadays probably wouldn't get rank 555. This is 4.8.
Okay, so we good.
So far, nothing too bad.
Yeah, this isn't the most difficult hidden 2, but you can see these patterns. Like, they are... I don't know what you call it. They aren't very comfortable to read. Or very comfortable to aim.
Yeah, this is only when it has those remotely spacing sections is this very difficult to read. So this shouldn't be an auto ban for teams, because if you can get in a rhythm early, this is actually fairly easy, I'd say.
And there's the circle. I mean, coming into semis, I expect most teams remaining to at least somewhat be able to play most slots. Like, we're not at the point where, yeah, most teams ban Hidden 2 or Hard Rock 2 because simply can't play it or something.
Yeah, I do think this round, like quarterfinals, we had the lowest rate of Hidden 2 bans. Proportionally. I haven't checked, but I got that feeling. Just because their surviving teams right now are more all-round, and that's why they have survived.
Indeed. Coming up through the ending a bit. Has some definitely like geometrical styling.
Yeah, when was this
some
map?
race in the song, but not a lot.
2009. 2009 map. We enjoy this.
Yep.
Doubles. Don't miss Actos.
That was a misread.
Don't know if it's Luis's sight read. They're a very good Hidden 2 player.
That's an okay map.
The stream audio is a bit weird.
Now then. Coming up on an absolute banger, one of the lowest star maps in the pool, yet one of the hardest maps in the pool.
Okay, so I just wanted to show
free.
that Lewis actually FC'd this too, because they are amazing. Oxenfree FC'd it too, and we're probably going to showcase this one, because it has better rack, and Oxenfree
I wish you
is...
all the best of luck with this map.
Yeah.
Pretty tech, but also very flowy. Have fun.
And if you miss at some point during any of these streams, you can like miss 5 notes or 10 notes, God help you. Because you can't just jump back into the stream once you've missed one note.
Yeah, so don't let the star rating fool you. Yeah, this isn't even a 5-star map. Easy FC, first try. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, but listen to these beats, man.
It's pretty hot. Can we expect someone to FC this? I think we might see an FC. Like, I don't know who are the best hidden players left in the tournament, but if they practice it...
Entering the more techie section now, from the more stream one. But don't worry, we're gonna go back to the stream right about now.
Spicy shakes.
Or just make both.
Yeah, Dever might.
Here comes the most fun part.
I don't know Unable very well, but I know Dever. Cracked stream player, cracked hidden player. Cracked tech player. After...
Honestly,
yeah?
generally you might be like, oh, we only got like 500k on this, both of us. Like, I don't think we should pick this. If you get 500k on this, I think that's a pretty damn good score.
Yeah.
In match. So that was the hidden pool. Now coming up on the hard rocks.
This one is hard to act, by the way. This act is... it's just nuts. Hard Rock! Yeah, Hard Rock 1! Oh, this is such a banger!
May all the children please leave the room. This is Hard Rock time.
Yeah, worst mod.
No, best mod.
Oh, worst mod. Not even close.
I think this was a sight read, so this isn't the hardest map. It's it has light tech, especially towards the second half. But it's mostly consistency.
Yeah, and it has some consistency, some bursts. Pretty standard.
And it's...
it's not no mod 1, but standard in terms of hard one, I'd say. About what you should expect.
I'd say it's standard in terms of the Osu game mode that it's in.
Okay.
I mean, this is such a banger. I'll be so mad if no one picks this. If you appreciate music, you should totally just pick it. Serbia, you're not a Hard Rock player.
If you love your family, you won't pick it.
No.
I have a million HDFCs on this, well, time to do it as Hard Rock as well.
Yeah. Okay, so it's CS4, AR9, OD7, quite low star rating, but it has some trickier patterns towards the ending, or towards the second half. 3 minutes 18 seconds and a very comfortable BPM on 174 BPM.
Break time, you see that you're the only FC, you get nerfs. You missed the first note after the break.
That one. Good luck missing that one.
Yeah, it'd be quite tough.
And these patterns, they slap.
Yep. Some light back and forth streams.
We were stuck in between this and another Hard Rock one, and it was extremely sad to choose one of them, and we ended up choosing this one, which means that you guys won't be able to play the other one, which was also really cool.
Too bad.
Too bad. I'm sad for them. Streams in funky patterns, mild
Not
jumps.
super funky, but just funky enough to make it not a no-mod one or something.
Yeah.
Decent.
The other one? Wolf, I don't know the other one. I'm not a Knack player. Don't complain. Alright, Hard Rock 2 time. I have seen this too, but Oxenfree just has better AC chronically. So we're showcasing Oxenfree. Yeah, CS 6.5, Hard Rock 2. Pink parenthesis. It's a cool song. I think it's fairly new too. Stats are BPM 157, fairly short map, and OD8 or OD10, AR10 after Hard Rock.
Well, this is not about the map, but I agree with the what is the background comment. I don't know either.
It's a girl with her what do you call them?
Yes.
Plushy animals. Have anything against
human
plushy
needs that
animals?
many. I don't trust you if you have that many.
Well, maybe she needed friends. Maybe she didn't have any in real life, so she has plushy friends.
Bro, that's the worst way to look at that.
Everyone deserves plushy friends.
True.
Healthy mix of bursts and jumps. Banger song, I like this.
It probably has a chill aura, I'd say. Relaxing DnB. Would be more relaxing without the background though.
I don't see the problem with the background. It fits the music. So this map is currently pending. Submitted 9th of January 2022. Very recent. Background is Emily with his
Alright.
fairies.
That was Hard Rock 2, one of the usually most banned maps. Now on to the last of the whole.
Only one's left.
Now on to the last one of the holy trinity of the hardest maps of the pool alongside No Mod 4 and Hidden Free. Is Hard Rock Free. Yeah, it's tough.
Oh, this
We'll
is
see.
a banger.
Oh, it's the wrong dicey key.
I think some people don't like this music, but I don't care about them because this is a verified banger. And we had to
Originally-
get Chacha to play this. It is so good!
Originally, I wanted to pull this in Finals pool, but then we kind of messed with star rating and made like semis harder than it originally was. So we put it there, but I think it's definitely a bit harder than the average map in this pool. So if you get a slightly lower score, don't worry about it. It's probably normal. It's not an easy map. Good luck though.
Yeah. And the BPM on this is actually somewhat uncomfortable. It's 150, which on Hard Rock I'd say is uncomfortable. Slightly uncomfortable.
Oh, that section's gonna mess up so many people.
You don't have to wiggle them like Chacha did there, but Chacha just...
You gotta be real precise.
Yeah, Chacha wiggled them because
It's like
they
you
are
don't have
just
to
too
wiggle
good.
the section to, oh, what's that 6-star map? Like blue
The song
something.
goes
Yes.
1/3, but it's just sliders and one circle, so it's not hard 1/3. Proper roll. I say 1/3, but it's 1/4 for 150 BPM, and it says the map is 150 BPM, but most of it is not mapped with 150 BPM, but it's complicated, okay? You can see what you get.
I had a one slider break run on this on sight read, but I tried it again and I had a one slider break run on it, and then I just got mind blocked. And I can't FC it for the life of me.
I mean,
It's a hard map.
I wouldn't blame the mind luck entirely because it is a hard map. Like as I said, this map, Hard Rock Free, Hidden 3 and No Mod 4, I'd say, are really difficult.
I mean, Mind Block is a skill issue too. The fact that I got Mind Block means that I'm not very good at it.
Yo, White Cat, you got mind blocked. You suck.
I mean, yeah. If White Cat wasn't so bad, he wouldn't have got Mind Blocked.
True. White Cat wash. You heard it here first, people.
Oh my goodness! You don't have to wiggle those, Chacha!
You have to wiggle.
No, you shouldn't wiggle those! Oh my god!
It's towards the end. A couple of breaks here won't matter that much. You got most of your score. That's the worst that could happen.
Okay, dear players, please do not wiggle those patterns. You don't have to wiggle them. And only Chacha is able to get away with that.
You probably have to wiggle them unless you can go like right down the middle because they're
You can go
connecting.
right down the middle.
You don't have to wiggle. You can hold straight.
Yes. Otherwise,
Okay.
yeah.
Or you don't have to aim those 1-2 sections in Bookmaker.
Another play by me, which means the act will be
We're
terrible.
supposed to go to DTs first, but okay, free mod it is.
Oh, right, I always forget the order.
Well, if you started free mod, we're gonna go free mod.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Who cares about the order? We're doing the free mods, okay? Oh,
You had an opportunity to get rid of Hard Rock and you put it back on.
I mean, this is the hidden favorite map. It's boring on hidden.
It's hidden favorite for a reason.
Yes, it means it's more fun to play on Hard Rock.
Blue
That's what
Archive
hidden
says,
favor
yeah.
Nothing
means.
is more fun on Hard Rock.
As well.
I'm told that Hard Rock caused COVID.
Okay, whatever. I heard Nomad did.
This is the certified gacha game pool. We have 3 maps from gacha games. This one, No Mod 6, and No Mod 1.
I didn't even know. But yeah, light tech on free mode 1, as we usually have. It's hidden favored because it's AR9 on hidden, and tech on Hard Rock is always slightly harder. And it's a banger song.
Indeed.
Okay, Chacha's saying it's not hard to not wiggle them.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wait, it's not hard to not wiggle them.
It is easy to not wiggle. Is what he is saying.
Not negative, it's a positive. Wow.
I'm too dumb for this. And you know, next to these like Chacha and Oxenfree literal SS players, everything I replay will look absolutely terrible on the act department.
It's okay, you're representing the average D ranker.
Yeah.
I mean the average player, sorry, average player, of course. It's fine.
I saved all the fairies at least. I saved all the fairies. Now we have the Hard Rock favored free mod. AR8. Well, AR8.2. So almost AR8. And it's Cat
But on
from
fire.
Minecraft. Played by Louis Marble again. Minecraft music. A DnB remix of Cat from Minecraft.
Creeper. Oh man.
Oh man. Yo, we should have made that song for Mod 3. Or no cap, it's anti-mod.
Yeah, I know it would.
So, this free mod, it has some mild jumps, lots of very comfortable bursts, and it's just easier on Hard Rock. Unless you're just really good at AR8.
It's more like the hard rock doesn't increase the difficulty much, whereas with hidden, sometimes knowing when to click these, like actually reading it properly, is a bit difficult. A bit.
Or if you've ever played a 3-star map with hidden, you know exactly how to read this.
Yes.
I mean, there aren't that many players who play 3-star maps on hidden.
If you want to get good in hidden too, that's how you get good.
Wow, a build up. Is there gonna be
I
a
was farming silver S scores, and I was doing it on low star maps with hidden, and then I learned how to become a reading player by doing that.
Nice.
It's unbelievably easy to learn how to do hidden 2 and free mod 2 that are hard rock favored.
Alright, tell that to the players who struggle
too hard. Let me ban.
accurate representation of the people banning hidden to everything around?
Yeah, you won't get sued for libel at all. Yeah, we see squares, square jumps, notoriously hard on hidden.
We like squares. In this house, we root for square jumps. I will be back momentarily.
This is pretty good by Lewis. Like, this act. They are a hidden AR8 enjoyer.
Excuse you, it is AR 8.2.
Okay, excuse me.
Please, it's different. And that was free mod 2. Moving on to free mod 3. Some people have jokingly asked a certain question. It was on their minds and it appeared in chat. Where's AR7? Where is AR7? Well, to those people I say, here you go. Fun times abound. Even with hard rock, it's not AR10, it's AR 9.8. Well, it's not that. An SHK map that is not Violet Perfume, guys. Yes, they exist, I know.
So on Hard Rock, this is quite of an aim map with kind of flowy patterns. When was this mapped?
Second All-Star map of the round, mapped by Lesju, who was kind of known for these anti-mod phase. A lot of his maps are CS5, AR7 or 8.
Mapped in 2009. We have two 2009 maps in this pool.
Vulgar. Someone in chat about to be like, that's 2 more than you should have. Here comes section here with some low aim but pretty spaced because of hard drop.
Now, because this is AR7, I'm really hoping someone will start using flashlight, or maybe even easy.
Why?
Well, because, you know, some people like using flashlight instead of hidden for AR7 maybe, hopefully.
I wouldn't count on it, let's just say that.
Unfortunately. I don't think we have any flashlight players remaining, but I don't know them all, so maybe someone will surprise me.
Maybe. Probably. We're heading on to the outro here with some somewhat space congestion on the screen there. Spin to win, and that was the free mod pool. Now, well, normally we'd be moving on to the easy pool, but back we go to DT!
Oxenfree again. Fairly standard
Yeah, thing
consistency
about
maps.
flashlight that you might not know, you just keep saying like, come on, flashlight. You got a 100 and a 200 combo, the area you see actually gets smaller. So the longer the map is, the harder it is generally to flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a fairly consistency map with very small, tiny jumps in very dense patterns. And this is 225 BPM, so it is single tappable if you're strong on single tapping. I expect a lot of DT players will find this extremely comfortable if they have that DT consistency on small jumps in. Well, I find it hard. The dense patterns, never-ending taps.
I think it's actually somewhat farmable, I'd say. This is the kind of shit some people can farm, right? The ones that don't just farm cross-screening.
Yeah.
Bit on the shorter side, but still, it's
Plenty of
can I
jumps.
say relentless? It doesn't really let up. Like it's consistently.
It has plenty of those tiny jumps, breakpoints, so it's a good skill test. And DT maps do tend to be short because, unfortunately, it's double time, meaning the map will be shorter. And it's harder to find long maps.
Checha sent an almost 99% on this, but it doesn't matter. I mean, 97 is the same as 99. Plus 2, minus 2, who cares?
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, I didn't notice, Checha.
Sag. So this DT2 is 255 BPM.
It has
You can
bursts.
probably see it. Yeah, not the long ones, but the speed is certainly there. Almost 260, 5 notes and such.
Yeah. So,
Sometimes.
we would have loved to have, you know, as burst heavy a map as we had in quarterfinals and round of 16. But, you know, we have limited time as poolers, and I searched for a long time for a more bursty map, but this is the best we could find.
Yeah, you might know it. Not exactly an unknown map in the scene, but it fits well enough.
I think it's a banger.
Certainly. Somehow I feel like we're gonna see ag drops there, but no misses.
The DT players, I don't know how they do it. I would have like 90% lag at this point. And I wouldn't be FCing. Saved all the fairies, that's all that matters.
That is very pokers.
By DD3, by Digital
Moving on to
Fear,
DT3?
117. Wait, 117? Yes.
Yes, 417. It's a bit on the lower end when it comes to star rating, but you'll kind of see why that is. Originally, this was pooled for semis, but the old semis before increased star rating. But I still think it's good enough. Like it's not too easy. Like you'll see these sections, kind of finger control and such.
Where did I put my teacup?
It's gonna be an axe
my tea?
challenge more than anything.
I need my tea. I have procured the tea, and I'm back to say that this is AR 10.1, which is a spicy one. First time we have AR above 10, so we have a bit of AR variety in the DT pool this time.
And it's on the finger control map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
that was
mean,
fun.
if it's just jumps, what's the point of high AR? You can just react to it. Like, there's no point in having high AR jumps. There's nothing difficult about it. So of course you have to have high AR on something that's actually hard to read on high AR. And this is
All the jump
exactly
players
that.
in the chat right now that don't actually exist are fuming at you.
Well, fume all you like. Seethe! This is tricky stuff. Nep can play it. I can't.
It's not easy. Some of those doubles and go into the sliders.
I think Nep has a
Not that hard
96%
to
FC.
hit. Yeah, not that hard to hit, but certainly hard to like get good at on. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Like one trick you could use is like have plus 30% offset and just hit everything late. The AR10 cheesing method.
Yeah, and let's just not talk about gamma at all. Then
Yeah.
don't be cringe.
No, honestly, you should be using gamma strats because they are
Very
optimal.
cringe.
If you aren't, you're missing out on strats that can help you gameplay. Anyway, DD4! And I think this is a banger.
Oh my god, it is Vila. Who would have thought? There is a Vila map in a pool.
We stand Vila. Maduk, Vila sings. Maduk is the music. This is Alti at 262.5 BPM, 2 minutes, AR 9.7, OD7, CS4. And the star rating is 5.37. The SS player not even SSing. That's because they were playing balloons and didn't have time. Probably wasn't even warmed up for these replays. Checha is just can do this stuff even when they have warmed up. I like the background.
SS gaming right now.
Now, where did he get the 100? I hope they weren't multitasking balloons at the same time.
This is gonna be the first note after a break. Watch. Okay,
No,
it's a
you were wrong.
slider.
You were wrong.
It's a slider, okay? You can't just 100 a slider. The only way you 100 a slider is if you move the slider in.
No, this is on V2. You're forget. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sad. Yeah, you can see these RT patterns in the typical round shape, like circled alt patterns. Hello, Oxeniamom. Is that Oxenfree? I think it's Oxenfree. Suspicious.
Something tells me it just might be though.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, and that's the DT pool done, and moving on to free mouse. I mean, easy.
Oh yeah, we already did the free mods, didn't we? Easy!
Yeah. Last time, easy was a bit easy. Haha. Joke. Laugh. This time, for the easy pool in particular, I upped the difficulty a fair bit, like actually over half a star, to make it like actually hard to read and not just like 1 or 2 overlap. It is a jumpy map for sure. It's AIM, but it's AIM with a lot of overlap and patterns that are hard to read, like close to another, that will certainly test how well you can read this low AR.
Yeah.
Some players might find this quite difficult, while others will have a jolly old time.
Jolly old time.
It is, I'd say, a pretty proper easy map finally.
Yeah, and it was played by our local easy slave, 120 Cell, who had a jolly time playing this. And also, if you haven't noticed yet, take a look at the key counts. Because this is a very special kind of player. They use a 4-digit tapping method. For some reason. They're like on optimizer and they try very many different things. And this is the playstyle they've landed on. And they are so cool. They can do really fast streams like this. But for now we're just showcasing their easy prowess.
Yeah, and here comes the chorus. You don't really have to worry about too much finger control, tech or streams or anything. You just have to worry about the reading because it's pretty much a consistent BPM almost the entire map. There are one first, but it's like pretty separate. And at most, what can trip you up is when there's a skip and delete. Like instead of 1-4, it's 1-2. Not 1-2 as in 1-2 jumps, but you get what I mean. So just read better, like W. Don't get a 50.
Yeah, and these are the kinds of easy maps that I find really fun because they challenge you to figure out the order in which you have to click the circles.
Numbers.
And here are the numbers, the meme numbers. It fits the music, shut up.
Numbers.
Numbers. If you're skill issued like me, you'll be super confused when the patterns get dense and there are many numbers at a time. You don't know which to click first.
Yeah, the last easy map, the harder patterns, the overlaps were kind of the same, just at different positions, so you could kind of memorize them. This one is less about memory and more about can you actually read easy, can you play this mod?
Yeah, this is much harder to memorize. It's longer too, which is a factor.
Squares. I hate squares. I'm skill issued on squares, man. Like even if I can read easy, I cannot hit those. I just can't hit squares in general.
I think Oxenfree was about to misread there, but they caught themselves. Like their cursor moved to the wrong circle and then they corrected themselves. That was really impressive actually. Cool. Alright, easy player. So after easy, there's a tiebreaker, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the tiebreaker. Okay.
Do you not have the map?
Look, I'm using a different client, okay? Different client for streaming. As from playing. I've played this before, I promise. Now then. There we go.
Of course, a tiebreaker is a soft one, because, of course, an incredible leg, by the way, Checha. Very nicely done. So...
Interesting combo.
Breaker. Combo.
I mean, interesting combo. 2, 4, 3, 7. I wonder if that's the max combo. Huh. Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. So, pretty standard stats. Like, you've seen these stats this whole journey. CS4, AR9, OD8, yada yada, the usual. But it's not really about the stats, because, I mean, if you want to play this with mods, you can, certainly, but unless you're like just the type of guy who plays everything with hit, and I wouldn't recommend it too much. It has a fair bit of aim. It has these streams, definitely has some stream patterns too. A couple of bursts, there's not really a burst map, I'd say. A bit of light tech too. I'd say it's a very nice balance.
Yeah, very light tech and some finger control, some jump aim, some stream aim, some tapping consistency testing. You know, it's varied. It's just what you want for a tiebreaker.
Consistency, yeah. It's a consistent mix of a bunch of stuff. And we're only 1/4 of the way in, but he's holding the SS. Some doubles here that might cause a couple of 100 for some players.
Unless they are Checha.
Yep.
This is the cool section.
Yeah, this is the section that will probably make this drop from max. It's not well, it's not easy to hit because it's not free, but
yeah,
it's
like
not the hard part.
If players only play Sotark's maps, you don't see these kinds of patterns in Sotark's map. So it'll throw them off if they aren't used to it. But for people who are comfortable on it, it's comfortable. Oh, I'm sad, Checha. It's okay, you tried to save them all. That was you saved every single slider end, every single fairy, but one. You're basically a hero. It's just sad for the one fairy. Rip.
Bit of a order in technique section there, but
yeah, there's one 100 there.
Oh,
I didn't see where though.
I didn't either actually. It just happened.
That was the slider end. I was afraid so. Checha, see, if you full alt, you will catch more slider ends, because that way you can hold the other key all the time until you switch and press the other key. So like holding the note for the sufficient amount of time is free, because you're doing that anyway when you're switching the finger you're pressing. That's the key to saving fairies.
The single that I've ever.
Oh, you didn't aim it? Okay.
Use 4 fingers, that's also Giga Chad.
Yeah, that's pretty Chad.
Another bit of kind of vernacular section, for me at least. Oh, for you too. Okay. I'm not alone in this.
I think this is 300 PP for an FC with no mod.
Yeah, it should be around there. I mean, it's a long map and it's almost 6 stars, like 5.85 or something around there.
Yeah, Checha's play was 310 PP. My Nomo 2 play was 245 PP. $310 PP for the FC, but you won't be getting that PP because you'll be playing Score V2 luckily. So continue to D-rank as much as you want. But then again, this would be a pretty cool map to have PP on.
Now we're going into the outro. Bit of a long outro, admittedly, but still.
Yeah, and during the outro, it's time to contemplate your life choices. Contemplate your life choices, prioritize.
If you've hit these, you're gonna hit the rest.
I mean,
at this point,
someone might.
To your fate.
Someone
gonna
might
happen.
Miss here. It happens.
I mean, who knows? Someone maybe misses on that big stream, the score is close, and then on the slow section, it swings the other way.
Oh, that'll be painful to see, but exciting.
And that is the end. Almost 2500 combo on this tiebreaker. Quite long.
84?
Quite consistent.
84? Ack players. Alright. Those were all the maps we had for you. And schedules are up on the sheet. And in fact, the Mappool will be on the sheet 5 seconds after I close the stream. Maybe up to a minute, okay?
Okay.
But thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's been nice having, well, most of you who are generally here aren't here, of course, anymore because you're not in the tournament. But for those that qualified, have made it to semis and beyond, good on you, and good luck this coming weekend. Godspeed.
Yeah, Godspeed.